Hello, this is Jama and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make and design a succulent arrangement in a container. I hope this video will inspire you to make and design your own and will give you an idea what kind of succulents you want to include to your design. There are no rules in designing. Whether you copy it from the other artist or make it up on your own, it is a work of art. So just enjoy it and I'm sure you're going to have a good and beautiful results. Now we're going to collect succulents that are available in my backyard. As you can see, I am cutting the stem and the size is about from 2 to 4 inches long. These small cuttings, we're going to use it as a filler to our arrangement. I just want to mention that there are two things to be considered when selecting plants. The first one is the combination of the plants should have the same sunlight requirements. We know that succulents love the sunlight, but you have to remember that not all of them like the same amount of sunlight. Some of them, they like it in full sun, and some of them, they like it in shaded area, and some of them, they like it in part sun and part shade. So make sure that the combination of succulents you include to the arrangement have the similar sunlight requirements. It just makes sense because if you want to put your arrangement in full sun area, so you should select the plants that will survive in full sun. So the second one that you want to consider is the plants should have the same water requirements. We know that succulents does not like a lot of water. So over or under watering them will cause damage to the plants. So also you need to remember that not all of them need the same water need the same amount of water. Like I have collections, I only water them 4 times a year, and some of them I water them once a month, and most of my plants I water them once a week. So make sure that the combination of the succulents you include to the arrangement have the similar water requirements. And now that we are done with our clippings, we are also going to collect plants that have roots. So we're going to dig some succulents that are available in my garden. As you can see, I am pulling and digging some plants that are already planted in the ground, and some of them are from pot. Here are the collections of the cuttings and rooted succulents that we gathered. They have different sizes, textures, colors, and height. Take note that all of these plants have the same lighting requirements, which is full sun, and also the same watering requirements. Let me show you the pot and the soil that we are going to use. This is the pot that we are going to use. It is important that the pot have enough drainage holes because succulents doesn't like it when the water is stuck in the soil. So I don't recommend the pot without holes. Otherwise, the water will get stuck at the bottom of the pot and the plant will eventually rot or die. As you can see, we have like 4 holes at the bottom of the pot. Okay, this is the soil that we are going to use. It should absorb water quickly and provide excellent drainage to protect the succulent from standing water and root rot. You can mix perlite or pumice to the soil so that it provides fast draining. I also want to mention that the soil condition that we are going to use should be dry. It is because we are going to use cuttings for the arrangement. Start preparing our plants before we plant it to our container. First of all these rooted plants, as you can see, they have these dry leaves here and they have some soil. What I do is I just take out those dry leaves and before planting them to my container. Okay, let me show you to you how to do it. If those rooted plants have a very long stem or have a long root, I sometimes cut them, and this will not hurt the plant. So there you go. um Making my arrangement when I'm designing it, these long plants, long cuttings that I made, I normally put them on the middle. So I use a chopstick to make a little hole and just put them in the middle.
It's really going to be predicated on that. So depending on how busy the work week is building, determine if I'm cutting out early Wednesday. But my thought is right now, especially hooking up with doing together, I probably drive out sometime Wednesday night. Oh yeah, I know why you like that big fish tank. Absolutely.
Okay, that now that I put the longest plant on the middle, the next thing that I did is separate the plants according to their size and colors so that it will be easier for me to put them together. As you can see, I have 5 big plants and I want to put them in my arrangement like big plants and then small plants here. So I put a mark here with the 5 uh, place where I'm going to put the big plants. Now let's start it. Now that we planted our big plants, the next thing is to put those small plants in between of those big succulents. I call it as a filler. So we're going to use our cuttings. Okay, let's go and start. See, I have some extra cuttings, but I'm just gonna use that in my other arrangement because it looks like our arrangement is full right now. This is really, if you notice, I just put the cuttings on the top of the soil. Don't worry about it because the plant will figure out how to develop roots when you just put it on the top of the soil. So that's our arrangement. So I'm going to place the arrangement in shaded area for about 5 days. And then after 5 days, I'm going to water it well. And then I will start putting it in full sun. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my video. And please subscribe my channel. Thank you and God bless.